If you're somebody who has tried time and time again and you just hate the feeling of working out, or if you just don't have the time to fit a regular workout into your busy schedule, I'm going to tell you why you need to start weightlifting. Hi everyone, in this video I want to talk about why you need to start weightlifting as soon as possible. Now, I'm not just going to be talking about the scientific benefits behind weightlifting because I can save that for another video, but I want to talk about the things that I have learned and experienced in the past 4 years that have made it so easy for me to stay consistent with weight training in that time. It's truly made me believe that weightlifting is the best form of exercise out there. Okay, so jumping right in, the goal of weightlifting is to build muscle. So each workout you're trying to build more and more muscle. So over time, as you continue weight training, you're going to continue to build more muscle. Now, the results from weightlifting come from the muscle that you're building. So as time goes on and you continue weightlifting, you're going to continue to build more muscle and continue to see more and more results from the muscle you're building. This is one of my favorite things about weightlifting, and it's what I like to call your results compounding over time, because as time goes on, you continue to see results, but you just see more and more results and better results than you ever have before. And this is one of the things that I think has made it so easy for me to stay consistent and excited and motivated to continue working out, because I continue seeing better results than I ever have before, even after 4 years of weightlifting. Okay, so your results are going to continue to compound over time. The longer you're in the gym, the more muscle you're going to build, the more and better results you're going to see. I think at this point it's important to talk about that. I think a lot of people, especially us girls, we get nervous with becoming too big from lifting weights in the gym, but that can only happen if you're eating in a calorie surplus. So you're only going to maintain your fat levels or gain more fat if you're eating in a calorie surplus while you're lifting weights. If you aren't eating in a calorie surplus and you're eating either at maintenance or in a slight deficit, then your body is going to use your fat stores that you currently have, and it's going to convert that into energy to build more muscle. So even if you're eating at your maintenance calories, which is what you would need to maintain your weight, your body is still going to be using your fat to build muscle. So you're going to be losing fat and building muscle. Okay, so say you start out at like 140 pounds, but a higher body fat percentage. Then after like 2 years of lifting weights, you're still 140 pounds. You're going to have a lower body fat percentage and higher muscle mass. So even though you built more muscle and you're still the same weight, you're going to be leaner and your muscles are going to be more defined, and your body's just going to have a better shape in the areas where you're building muscle. And this is called body recomposition, and it's another one of my favorite things that I love about working out, because you can be eating at your maintenance calories, not in a calorie deficit, and still as time goes on, your whole body shape is going to change. And this is what's different from like different forms of exercise like cardio or yoga or whatever else you could be doing. Nothing else has the ability to just like completely transform your body as much as weightlifting does. Like you can totally change the shape of your body just from lifting weights. Like you don't even have to change like how much you're eating that much. Just from lifting weights and giving yourself enough time to see the progress, the whole shape of your body can transform. Okay, so your results are going to continue to compound over time. You're going to see more results and better results, and you're going to see amazing changes in your body that no other form of exercise can give you. Okay, so now I want to talk about how weightlifting is like the only form of exercise where you continue to see the benefits long after the workout that you did. Let me explain, okay? So with like a cardio workout, you're going to be like in the gym doing your cardio, and as you do that, you're going to be burning the calories. As soon as you stop the workout, you're going to maybe burn some more calories for a little bit after, like your metabolism may be boosted shortly after your workout, but then you're going to stop. So pretty much all of like the calories you're burning are in the gym during that workout while you're suffering during your cardio. With weightlifting, it's kind of the opposite. So you aren't going to be burning as many calories during your workout, which you will still be burning calories, just not as many because you won't be exerting yourself as much. But afterwards, after your workout, you're going to see long-lasting effects of like continuing to burn calories long after your workout. Like in the days following your workouts and even weeks, you're going to continue burning these calories from your workout. And the reason for that is when you're doing strength training, you're actually like tearing your muscles in the gym. You aren't growing when you're in the gym, you're growing outside of the gym. And because you're like tearing and almost like damaging your muscles while you're working out, your body needs tons and tons of energy to recover and rebuild those muscles after your workout. So in the days following your workouts, your metabolism is going to be really, really boosted because your body needs more energy to not only repair your muscles, but to repair them bigger than they were before, bigger and stronger than they were before. Which this is like especially important if you're somebody who isn't working like a very active job or something, or like if your days just aren't regularly like super active. Like I'm going to school for computer science, so that's a very, very sedentary thing that I'm doing like the majority of my day. So it's really important to like maximize my time in the gym and continue to see those benefits in my body long after my workouts. So like even though I'm sitting for a lot of the day, I'm still seeing like huge benefits and results just from that little weightlifting workout that I did. Okay, so kind of going off of that, if you're somebody who just like hates the idea of having to work out every day because you just don't like working out, weightlifting is the only form of exercise that like promises that you need to rest in order to see the results from it. So like I was saying, when you're in the gym, you're actually like tearing up and damaging your muscles. So you need to rest in order to recover. If you weight train too frequently, you're not going to see muscle growth and results. It's like the only form of exercise where you need to rest in order to grow and see the results from that exercise. And the sweet spot for weight training is actually to train each muscle group only once or twice a week. So you don't need to be going and working out like every single day. That's actually going to harm your results. You only need to work each muscle group once or maybe twice a week to grow, and you're going to see the best results. So you need to work in rest days in order for your muscles to recover. So you can get away with working out like 3 times a week and see tons of muscle growth and huge changes. So at this point, we've said results compound over time, amazing changes in your body known as body recomposition, long-lasting benefits long after your workouts have ended, and the only form of exercise that promises that you need to take rest days in order to grow. It promises you're going to get days off. Okay, so besides that, the only thing that I really wanted to mention about weightlifting is that if you're somebody who like hates the feeling of working out, like you hate like that, like struggling to breathe and like your throat burning feeling and you're getting like super sweaty and super exhausted, you don't get that same thing with weightlifting. It's totally different. And trust me, I hate the feeling of like struggling to breathe when I'm working out because I don't feel like my body's working. I feel like my lungs are working, and that doesn't feel as like beneficial to me. So that's why I love weightlifting so much. Like most of your exercises you're going to be doing, like you're going to be doing some compound exercises, which are working like your whole body, and those are going to exert you more. But a lot of them are going to be just like super isolated, just like one muscle group working at once. You can just really control that movement and you'll feel like the stretch and the burn in your muscles, but you aren't going to feel that same like exerted lungs struggling to breathe feeling that I think a lot of people don't like about working out, because I personally do not like that feeling, and you don't get it with weightlifting. So that's another reason why you should weightlift if you don't like the feeling of exercising. Give it a try because it's totally different than everything else I've tried before. Okay, so that's it for this video. I really hope I convinced you to try weightlifting. Just give it a try. It's been so life-changing for me, and honestly, I'm going to make more videos like this because I just love weightlifting so much that I just want so many more people, especially girls, to start weightlifting because we don't have to be afraid of it. I think a lot of people shy away from weightlifting for the fear of it being more male dominated. Like there's a lot of guys in the gym and we're afraid to get bulky, but we don't have to be. There's so many benefits you can see from it, and it's just so life-changing. So I hope this video convinced you to give it a try, get into the gym, and thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!